As exclusive week here on the channel continues, Adventurous Ones, we are now checking out from the Cartoon Collection's Masters of the Universe Princess of Power, Vultak. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses. And the reason why they've turned into absolute and total shitfest. Never sorry for it one damn bit, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, The Adventurous Show, at your services. And on this episode, we're checking out from the Princess of Power animated series, Vultak. Now, this is a character that was introduced in an episode known as Zoo Story, and originally was one of the evil hordes, many characters that they introduced in the Princess of Power series, compared to what you saw in the He-Man and She-Ra Princess of Secret of the Sword movie. Anyways, let's get this guy out of the box and show you what he's all about. First things first, just like these two here and stuff like that, this slides right out. And you get to see a perfectly good card back, just like that. And there's the back point right there. And even tells you right there, as seen on Zoo Story. Alright, now we're going to put the card down. His mini comic. And we're going to take that out of there. And we're going to put that back there. His wings. And that. Now, just like I was showing you with Shirella and Hero and stuff like that, there's a way to just put these back on and back in their bubble and stuff like that. And then you just slide it back in there like that, and then slide the card right down on top, and then it's all set. Like you never took it off the card, you know? Alright. And like so. Pop him right off. And here's one of his robots. Which, by the way, in the Princess of Power series, we were introduced to a lot more robots than just the Horde Troopers, if you will. And the one thing about the Horde Troopers in the animated series compared to Masters of the Universe as it is and stuff like that, is that when you punched them and stuff like that, they didn't break apart, you know? They literally just fell backwards kind of deal and stuff. But in the toy line, when the evil horde was introduced and the Horde Troopers were introduced, they introduced a feature on the chest where you punch it and they break apart. Just like so. Alright, now we're going to put this like this. And we're going to take this and slide it back in. Just like so. And there you go. The card is in beautiful shape and everything in between it. So we're going to leave that sit right here and while we do the review. Now, his little robot pal has a handle on it and stuff like that. So basically, I guess if he wanted to hold him just like that, you know, and like he's making him charge at She-Ra or something. The robot has no articulation to it and stuff. It's basically hard plastic. Literally hard plastic. No rubberness to it whatsoever and stuff. Now the wings are interesting and stuff. Here you got where the wings connect on his back and stuff, but it also extends out like so to that point and then comes back. You bring them back down and they fold over each other just like that. Now that's interesting. Now, before we attach his wings, let's see what his figure is all about. Because he's literally got like a vampire-looking face to him and stuff. I mean, seriously, this guy could give Nosferatu a run for his money. His head can go around 360 on the ball joint and stuff. He has this interesting collar piece around him and stuff, which if you pop the head off, you can take the collar piece off. And here's the ball joint on there and stuff. Allows him to maneuver and everything else in between. Pop his head back on. And there you go. Now, like I showed you, the head can go around 360, even with the collar thing on and stuff. And then you can only look up about that far and down about that far. But if you remove the collar piece, he can look down further, you know. So, elbow articulation only pushes up about that far. Typical No to Origin style of things. Back down again. Cross whoop. Another arm that popped right out. Sometimes these arms just have a mind of their own. Crosswise, he can go about that far. And then back down again. 360. All the way around, 360. Push that back in, just like so. Leg articulation, he's got the boot swivel. Leg pushes up about that far. Back down again. Foot articulation can kick back about that far. And up about that far, just like that. Now, what's interesting is that if you push his feet back like this, okay, if you give him his wings and stuff like that, put him on a flight stand, you could literally have him like he's, you know, getting ready to attack and stuff in a flight mode, which is very interesting. Now, we're going to put his feet back to normal, of course, because we want to see how he stands, and we go from there. Now, one thing I noticed about the kneecap area and stuff in the back on one of the kneecaps and stuff, there's some stressing going on already in there. So that's not a good thing when you're trying to pose this figure in a certain way and stuff. Now, before we put his wings on and stuff, let's see how he stands by himself. Because once the wings go on, he's going to be super top heavy. As you can see, he stands pretty interestingly well, just like that. Now, let's see how he is with his wings. And, put those wings on just like so. Fit the wings on. Extend them out just a bit. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. He can get a little maneuverability there and stuff. And still stand pretty tall. Okay. That's not too bad. Now, let's see how the wings are once they are extended up. And look at that. Oh, oh, oh. Got some rocket science going on here, baby. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Let's put his wings back down just enough. There you go. And pose his little robot pal in front of him. And let's do some size comparison. How does Shirella stand up to Vultak? Once again, female figures are always the shorter in the Motu Origins line. It's not really like a determination thing and stuff like that. It's along the lines of they always considered like how He-Man's taller than Teela. Okay, is always, you know, the big guy's got to be taller than the female. Okay, and that's just how it goes. All right, now let's put her back over here and see how he stacks up with Hero. And we're going to put Hero's cape behind him and stuff because he is blocking out those wings. Okay, now as you can see, we got a perfect standing here and stuff like that, except Hero stands a bit taller than our friend here. Okay, now we're gonna put Hero back over here. And a little push. No, that's not helping. Come on, Hero. Yes, that kneecap. Okay, let's see if I can get him to stand now. There we go. Okay. Vultak here was originally, I believe, $22.99. He wasn't much on the way of the whole big expensive kind of deal and stuff. And in a way, you know, it seems fitting if that's how it is and stuff. Now, in the case of the figure itself, oh, it's perfectly fine and stuff like that. I like the fact that even with the wings on and stuff, he's not too top heavy. It doesn't make him too top heavy and stuff. So therefore, you got a little more maneuverability and stuff. Now, one thing I would have done is include like a little flight stand for him, or at least something for his robot guy here and stuff. Because even though he's just a hard plastic little character and stuff like that, it shows these robots can hover kind of deal. So there should be like a little plastic stand for him or something. I mean, for the price you're asking for an exclusive figure that's not going to be sold in stores, you could do a little more, Mattel Creations. You could do a little more. Anyways, originally, Vultak was actually supposed to be in the Cartoon Collection line of figures that are out in stores. Okay, however, they decided, no, let's make him an exclusive figure since they were reopening Club Grayskull memberships and stuff. And they decided, okay, we're going to do it this way now and make these little exclusive figures and so on and so forth. Okay, Hero was first, Vultak was the second one to come out, and then so on and so forth. And over time, these figures, people thought, oh, these figures are going to sell out quick and stuff like that, you know. Surprisingly not. That's the surprising part right there. A lot of people figured this guy is going to sell out quick. Scalpers on eBay, for God's sake, are selling him for $40-some. Okay? Do they not know what's going on with Mattel Creations? Seriously, this guy was only $10. We bought him for $10, along with him, her, and a couple others that we already showed you in our mail call video and stuff. That, you know, we got for $10 and $12.50. It's like no-brainer here. You know, go for the one that's the cheaper price rather than the scalper's price. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous Ones. Worth it to you if you want to get your own figure of him and stuff? If so, we'll put a link down in the description below to get him. And that's it for this one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we still got coming up in 2026. There's always more on the way. You never know what's going to be on this channel unless you hit the bell and set it to all. And if you want to be a part of our end of the month giveaway for your chance to win a $10 gift card of your choosing, Amazon excluded. We can't do Amazon gift cards at this time. Okay, head over to that video right now up on the channel. Follow the 3 rules of it and enter the hashtag Road to 1K. And you'll be entered into a duck race with everyone else for your chance to win a $10 gift card of your choosing. And you got to be entered in by May the 20th. There's that May again, damn it. It's June the 28th, sorry. Keep forgetting what month I'm in. It's like, I know I'm in June, but then I forget I'm in June. Anyways, you got till June 28th to be entered into the giveaway. June 28th, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once it hits the morning of June 29th, all entries are closed. We'll be putting everybody together for the duck race, and picking our winner and then contacting said winner ahead of time so they know they won, and we get the idea of where they want their gift card from. Alright, until the next unboxing, till the next It's a Miracle wings on a figure that don't make him too top heavy review. Peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. Be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit. Don't listen to stupid idiots either. Okay? Use the brains in your heads. Get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most, alright? And every single chance you have, you let them know how much you love and care for them in return. There are no more second chances in life, and we do not live in safe times anymore either. So, make sure you use every chance you have while you got them. Use them wisely. And let the people in your life know how much you love them and care for them in return. Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please remain safe. We'll see you all later.